Good morning everybody, Chris Fawcett from the Headache and Pain Management Centre, and today reporting live from the Brisbane River today. Back home after a long trip away, but it's good to be back. I just had a coffee here with a colleague and thought that I would talk about what I saw this morning on Sunrise on the Today Show. It's going bananas. It's the Laurel and Yanny show on Twitter and Facebook. It's basically an audio illusion, if you like, where some people are hearing one word and another person is hearing another word. So have a look online if you can find that. But basically it's a really good example again of how our brains can get things totally wrong or right depending on what it is that you're hearing. So two people can perceive exactly the same, two people can hear or see or smell or touch a feeling that can come into your system, but it can be perceived in two separate ways. So what can happen with people in pain, for example, is that you can have a really severe tissue damage where you have something that is like a stick going through your lip, or even getting shot in the leg, for example, and not feel any pain. But on the flip side, you can have absolutely zero tissue damage and yet have very, very severe pain. So I suppose what the clip tells us about with the audio clip, hello everyone that's there, type underneath if you're watching and say hello. Basically what it shows us is that our brains are really slaves to what we're perceiving at any given time. So if you're perceiving or you're, how can I put this? It's really difficult sort of to comprehend here. When you're perceiving a certain way, hello Grace, it's nice to see you there. Basically what you're perceiving and what you're feeling, what you're hearing, what you're smelling, what you're tasting, what you're seeing is all a product of what your brain is telling you you are seeing, tasting, smelling and touching. It's a bit of a difficult concept to grasp because basically you're getting all of your sensory input in there, and what you're feeling and what you're seeing feels real, and to you it is real. However, what you're feeling is real or perceiving is real, and what someone else is perceiving is real are two different things. And when it comes to chronic pain, it must be said that all pain is real, okay? Every pain that you get, every pain feeling that you perceive in your body is absolutely real. But the reason for it being there might be different to what you think. So it doesn't mean that there's tissue damage there necessarily. It just means that basically the signals that are coming in from your body are actually more strongly being felt than what they need to be. Okay, so pain is a protective mechanism. Pain is there to protect you. So if you obviously have some real tissue damage like an ankle strain or an arm being cut off or something like that, that's actually a really good sign for you to need protection there. However, when you have chronic pain, what happens is that you have an altered wiring, if you like, that goes up through your nervous system into your brain, and it's causing this altered sensation which is not useful. It's not protective, it's actually useless, and it's really, really annoying. So it's really interesting to see these sorts of things coming out in the news with, if you remember a few years ago, type in if you remember the what colour is the dress thing, the blue and black or the yellow and gold. It's very much the same thing here with this audio illusion with this Laurel and Yanny thing. And basically what it means for us as an issue with pain is to actually cause it. That's a really good question there, Grace, about methadone. Depending on the type of pain that you have, so when we have things like acute pain, like when we have a fresh surgery, or if we have something that is acute, opioid medication is really, really good for that. When it comes to chronic pain, what they've shown now is that opioid medication is actually sensitizing the system more. So it's almost the equivalent of now, instead of smoke setting off the fire alarm from a real fire, it's now sort of like burnt toast setting it off, and in some cases even just having bread in the toaster is enough to set it all off. So that's actually a really good question, Grace. And when it comes to opioid medication, what they're showing now is that you need to actually look at the real cause of it, which is a sensitized nervous system, and look at all the things that are actually sensitizing that system in order to get that all sorted out with your pain. So I hope that answers the question there, and thank you very much for asking. So yes, that's just a little bit of a quick video today, now that I'm back home in Brisbane, which is absolutely beautiful and sunny, that we're able to get that information out there to you. So yeah, have a listen to the clip. I heard Yanny, so I'd love to know what you heard in the clip, so you can type that underneath there. But yeah, when it comes to pain, when it comes to chronic pain, it's about talking about the brain and how it actually is changing things and perceiving things. So we'll have some more information about that in coming videos, but it's good to know, so it's good from there. Hope everyone's having a good Thursday, and look out for another video in the not too distant future. Take care, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks very much, and bye bye for now.